Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this week's assembly. Now, this is our first week back, all of us in school, and I know that everyone was so excited at the beginning of the week to come back in and to meet all of your friends again, and your teachers were so pleased to have you back. So I hope you've enjoyed your week so far. Now, this week, we're thinking all about Jesus's example. And today, we are thinking about trees and good fruit. So there is an extract from the Bible, and it says, make a tree good and its fruit will be good, or make a tree bad and its fruit will be bad, for a tree is recognized by its fruit. Now, what is a good tree? How would you describe a good tree? Is it a tree that stands really, really tall and is really big and always bears lots of fruit or has lots of blossom? Is it one that can withstand going through wind and rain and storms? How would you describe a good tree? What is a bad tree? Is a bad tree one that maybe hasn't grown properly, or it's got a bit rotten, or its fruit that it has, maybe it doesn't produce any fruit, or the fruit that it does produce isn't any good? How would you describe a bad tree? Now, when we're thinking about this, we can also kind of think about how that links to us as people, can't we? Now, we know that to have really healthy trees or plants, they need certain things, don't they? Have a think about, what does a plant or a tree need to be really strong and healthy? So we're thinking about, it needs good soil, doesn't it? It needs sunshine, it needs water. And all of those things relate to us as well, because we have to nurture a tree to allow it to grow. We have to look after it. And it's the same with ourselves. We have to look after ourselves to enable us to grow big and strong, or to learn new things. And it's not just us that has to do that, is it? If we plant things at school, it's not just one person that looks after them. We have people that go and water them. So it might be on a rota, lots of children go out and water. It might be we have people who go and pull the weeds out from around them to give them the strength to carry on growing. We need the sun. That's not us, is it? That's something, the sun coming down so that they grow. And we need to make sure that we don't chop them down. So that's us, isn't it? The impact that we have. So we can think about what do we need to have good fruit? What do we need to enable to nurture ourselves to grow strong? Now, I'm going to show you a little clip when we're talking about trees, because as many of you know, I really like trees and planting, and we are going to be planting again this year at school. But this year, we're going to focus maybe on flowers. So instead of some of the vegetables and fruits that we've grown in previous years, some of those are still going to happen, but we're going to be growing things like sunflowers and pansies, and what have we got here? Sweet peas. And we're going to be planting those soon out in all of the buckets outside. And hopefully they're going to come through and they will attract wildlife and they will make it look really lovely outside. Now, we have some lovely trees outside as well, don't we? And we're surrounded by some trees really close to us. And trees are so important, aren't they? Have a think about why trees are so important. I know we've done lots of work on this. They give so much to us, don't they? So I'm going to show you a little clip that some of you might know. Let me share my screen with you. And I'm going to show you a video clip from a film that is one of my favorites. Right.
You don't know me, but my name's Si. I'm just the O'Hare delivery guy. But it seems like trees might be worth a try. So I say, let it grow.
My name is Dan,
And my name's Rose.
our son Wesley kinda glows. And that's not good, so we suppose we should let it grow.
Let it grow, let it grow. You can't reap what you don't sow. Plant a seed inside the earth. Just one way to know its worth. Let's celebrate the world's rebirth. We say let it grow.
My name's Mary, and I am 3. I would really like to see a tree. La 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 lee. I say let it grow.
I'm Grammy Norma, I'm old and I've got gray hair. But
I remember when trees were everywhere and no one had to pay for air. So I say, let it grow. Let it grow, let it grow, like it did so long ago. It's just one tiny seed, but it's all we really need. It's time to change the life we lead. Time to let it grow.
My name's O'Hare, I'm one of you. I live here in Thneedville too. The things you say just might be true. It could be time to start anew and maybe change my point of view. Nah, I say let it die. Let it die, let it die. Let it shrivel up and come on, who's with me, huh?
Nobody.
You greedy dirtbag!
It's just one tiny seed, but it's all we really need. It's time to banish all your fear. Imagine we could climb a tree. Let this be our song of peace.
Thank you, Ted.
Okay, so let me stop sharing. Now, that was one of my very favourite films. And some of you may know it. That was The Lorax, and it's all about getting trees back. So someone has cut down all of the trees, and it's all about one boy who goes out to try and put trees back into where they live. Now, what we saw there was lots and lots of people. It's not one person's job to be able to do that, is it? And we see that sometimes, don't we, with like the fruit on a tree. Everything is connected. On a vine, maybe, if you think about like or tomatoes or fruits that are hanging on a branch. So strength comes from when we're connected and we help each other, doesn't it? And the strength in that fruit comes from being connected on those branches. So we need to think about how we are all connected and how we can help each other grow, and we can nurture each other so that we can become strong trees. Right, close your eyes and we will do a prayer. Dear God, thank you for giving us all of this beautiful nature around us, for enabling us to have trees and plants and growth around us. Give us the strength to go out and to plant new trees, to plant new flowers, and to make our surroundings beautiful. Remembering that we are like a tree, we need to nurture ourselves to be able to grow. Amen. Have an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you all as I'm walking around school. Bye.